Okay. All right, we're live. We're lively. All right, welcome once again, guys, to the Jano podcast. And, it's your boy, Witty. And we're coming back to you again with some more controversial topics. Today, we'll be really talking about, sexual insecurity. But first, let me just introduce the crew. So, we have Joy Boy, um, Pocket Kaki. Goddamn. Goddamn. Nipples, usual. We have a new face, Clown Bag 21, Such B, and Michael Morgan. So cool. Since Clown Bag had a new face for the podcast today, Clown Bag, you have any idea what sexual insecurity is?
Sexual insecurity, bro. I'm not really sure, but based on the word itself and just reading into it, um, not being sure yourself, the bedroom, I suppose, or I'm not too sure, isn't me? But
Alright. I'm gonna break it down for you. You like, man?
yeah,
No, like really
not that
straightforward.
I'm
You like,
aware.
man? What do you mean?
No, bro.
What
No.
you mean that you're weird?
Hold
Live
on,
your
what?
truth, king.
Hold
Live
on,
your
hold
truth,
on.
king.
Burn up.
Yo,
Defend yourself.
no, that was a misstep in my speech, isn't me? What I meant to say is no, no, I
Okay,
don't,
cool.
isn't me?
You woke your body up, bro. Well, let's continue.
Alright. Pocket Kaki. From what you understand with sexual insecurity and your experience, because when I got to call the name, but I'm aware that you went to an all male institution. So
Oh, yes,
with that
yes, yes. I've had
experience,
plenty encounters with gay men, but it never affect my sexuality or me think I will be sure. You see
What
me?
kind of encounters, though?
Dog, if a batty boy over for George back in the day, dog. Tyrell, Tyrell,
Jesus Christ.
Tyrell, Darian, Bumbo, yo, I didn't know for them, brother. I mean, you so
you
wonder
know,
how the man them be friend with them, dog. Come here, say you would. But then again, that's so like me sexually insecure, cause that means that me can't accept this youth for who he is. For
yeah,
that,
like
For
so. All
real.
right, what was stopping you from accepting, the guys in the group that you were aware that them suck penis and them something there? What
yo,
was your
no,
reason there?
no, 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 no. Yo, me have said it was obvious. They made it known. They made it clear. Yo, yeah, I remember that one time at George's when this gay youth he come and he was in braids and tall nails, bro. The
Oh, I
whole
remember
of
that,
fifth
you know.
farm, first farm, third farm, fourth farm, condom farm, sixth farm, black. A police of escort the man out.
You know.
Yeah, bro,
All
but
right.
I've seen it and I'm well aware. I've seen it in the Netflix shows, You have this random guy him good family, mother and father, but he's I'm not sure about what him is. You see me? Him just end up star like man, him think him like man, but then again him think him like girl, but then him have the pressures of him parents them and say, hey, Yeah, the whole natural Batman character.
Okay. All right. Cool. I'm gonna get some female perspective on this. Such me. What do you think about the whole idea of men hating on gay men just because they're gay men?
It's funny. It's not even just men. Like, I went to an all girls institution, and you would be surprised how many women so called burn out the whole gay perspective. I feel like that has to do with them and nobody else because if you care more about what somebody else is doing with their sexual life than yours, then first of all, the whole eat versus consume, those two English words,
But
those
that
two
have nothing
very
to do
simple
with gay
English
people.
words.
No,
No,
that
man,
needs
I
to be
have
gay
met
people.
men who they cannot say the word eat to save their life. Like, I'll say to them, hey, what did you have today? Did you have dinner? Yeah, I consume something in a bad bean or about a party.
Uh,
I
it
have to
takes
say
It's
some
them,
that kind of
nuisance,
yeah, bro.
bro.
This
why?
that no, that
Mm,
not kind of work with it. Cause that they would eating pussy and that's straight.
But isn't that
But yo,
something
pause.
sexual as well?
Yeah, it is.
Because
It
it's
does fall into
still
the
Yeah,
same
being
category.
yeah,
concerned
that's
about what somebody else would be doing rather than just what you know in your head and your mind say you now do.
Okay, for real.
yeah, it's
So it
still
Yeah,
would
yeah.
still
come under
be a
sexual
sexual
insecurity.
insecurity.
Right, right.
Yo,
So
Nice
we
point,
don't
pause.
have
Such
to
me. Nice point.
focus. Yeah,
Yo,
we don't
pause.
have to
But you
focus on
want
the
such
whole
me, so.
homosexuality part. Why is that, Joy Boy?
Yo, such me.
Yep.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yes,
You
sir.
girl school?
Yes, sir.
You did? Oh, damn,
uh,
that's
Sir.
crazy. That's crazy. I never knew that.
You of all persons should have know that. What you mean?
You see me? Anyways, moving on. You want
Aha.
with you? Continue.
okay, cool. So yeah, we can. You see, that's the first standpoint. We can move from just saying that sexual insecurity have to do with homosexual tendencies, because I think it's more of a struggle on the male side than anything else when it comes down to them something, yeah, whether homosexual or heterosexual. So let me show nipples here now. So nipples, you there with me?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So more ask you something serious now.
All
In
right.
terms of the whole stigma behind um homosexuals and sexual insecurities in general, where do you think it really stems from?
Where does
The
sexual
whole sexual
insecurity?
insecurities thing. Yeah.
I think it stems from just social interactions. That probably is the main one, because I mean, I think we're born with this innate knowing that okay, if we do something sexual, it's kind of feel wrong, right? Like you remember being 9 years old and you woke up on a video or something, and you're like, you don't really know
Mm.
what it is, but you're like, my mother can't see me. I watch this, so obviously you kind of
Nine.
know that something's wrong. But
9 years old, me I watch Rugrats, mama. Me no know where no a book up on.
no,
Yeah, I
I
was
was
six
using as
years
an
old
example.
when me book up on
But
two girls, one cup.
Ah
Which
ah.
very sharp point. Which very sharp
six,
point.
Yeah, man,
that's
gone
Yo,
through
mad.
nipples.
mad thing, bro.
But yeah, I think it stems from like social interaction, especially when you start going to school and you start talking about it. I learned how gay men had sex in grade 8. I'll never forget, in the 8th grade, and it took me a while because me I say the two guys were talking about it, which is strange now that I look at it. Like, why are y'all talking about that? But
Pause.
anyway,
Hold on. You find out how they do it?
oh, yeah, I didn't know. I
Oh
didn't know up
shit.
until, yeah, 8th grade. Yeah. I had to think about it. They were like, well, which other well you think they did, Tessa? Oh, oop, I said my name. Bleep that out, bleep that out. But anyway, and I was like, I was like,
Babe,
wait,
babe,
what?
breathe.
No
As long as
Breathe,
they
way.
get
money,
last name, you
breathe.
see me?
And I was scarred, guys. I was scarred. But yeah, probably social interactions bring those things to fruition, and then things like porn too, because you start to watch that and you're like, but I don't look like her, or my vagina doesn't look like hers. Is she really
So me,
enjoying that? Maybe I should enjoy that. Is that something that all men will be into? Should I do that? Things like that.
God.
Yeah, I also think it kind of stems from the whole history of dancehall, because you see
Real, bro.
Cartel,
Good
one of the biggest
point.
trendsetter them.
Big up
Yeah,
East
I
Side.
remember when Cartel dropped this song, but my dad drive around with my brethren yesterday, and him bust me on that song there. But him there in the comment section, yo, Powell, what the song name, Powell? But sexual intercourse in the anal region.
Who sing that?
Cartel.
I can't recall. As the sting thing you attack.
Uh, man, know if it was a sting thing, but him say, oh, man, no for sex matter basically.
Yeah, bro. True.
Yeah,
I also think it's from
yeah,
um
swear to Jah, that the song name. Yeah, continue.
wait name?
Swear to Jah.
Sir to job. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Go on through.
Yeah, bro. So I think it just comes from the household as well. You see me? Depending on what the kids are exposed to. You see me? You realize say most men, well, not most men, but some men that actually turn gay is usually from a single parent family. Sometimes when I just the mother. You see me? And
I
sometimes the mother them
don't
step.
Hold
second
on.
that. I
I have
don't
a
second that
question.
one.
I
I
mean, I
have a
agree, bro.
I
I don't
don't
agree.
second that
I
one.
have a
I
question.
do not
I
second that
have a
one.
question.
So let me finish my bum buckler pint.
No, I know
Yeah.
that come tear up the shirt. I know
Hold
that.
on there.
This is very
Pocky
true.
Kaki, you finish your point and then Michael Morgan go through with your question.
All right. So me I say research shows. Since we want
Period.
to go to statistics, yeah, brother. Are the single mother them, I have the body man them I make G. And I just saw it go. You see me?
Not necessarily, not
Not
necessarily only single
necessarily. I
mothers,
want to see that the
but
Me
statistic there.
know.
You
children
have
who
to
have
go
been
Hold
send me that
sexually
on.
link there.
abused, especially
Hold
You have to
on.
go
males who
send
have
me
been
that
sexually
link
abused,
there.
they tend to be gay too. So it has to
What?
Send me
do,
that link there.
Hold on.
yeah, sexual abuse
First
plays a
of
Well,
part
all,
well,
too.
Michael got through. Michael got through.
Go on now.
firstly, it is debatable whether or not people quote unquote turn gay. Zine,
It's a
so it's not
mental illness.
Bumbo cleat.
Pocket. Stop
Oh
that.
my
I
god.
agree. I agree. I agree.
No,
I
I
but
agree.
then
actually
I
because
mean,
then you
agree,
have to take
guys.
into consideration if you're going to say that there's a mental illness, you're going to have to say that a lot of women are mentally ill.
No, we
Because
can't put women in the
no,
picture.
no.
no,
No, we
listen
can't
to
put
me,
woman in this.
listen,
Hold on,
listen
a
to
But
me.
man. Hold on, a
No,
man. Tell you
Pocket.
why
Let
you
him
can't
let
put
him
woman in this.
speak. Hold on, Pocket. The man ask him question and say him as a first. No, easy no. Hold
No,
on,
him
no.
say something. He never
Because
asked a question. Him say
Hold
something
on,
wrong all
man.
time.
Hold
because
on.
there are
Hold
studies
on.
and there's research and you can even ask the girls that you know there are more quote unquote sexually free women than there are sexually free men. You're more likely to find a girl that will classify herself as straight, but she will allow a girl to suck her pum pum is it and things like that. But they still classify themselves as straight. So it's not necessary. So what you're gonna say them mad? You're gonna say them sick? So that's why it's not necessarily a
Need to put
turn
on
gay.
grippy
there's some
socks.
That's what me
different
say.
factors
Yeah,
to
me
that,
I
though,
agree
Mr.
with you, bro. Me
Martha.
I agree with you. A true.
Because
A true, cause the moment a girl get broke, or a moment the girl say, all right, you know what, I'm not try man no more. Them gonna eat pussy. Them gonna
Yeah,
eat it,
exactly.
or
So
them
what
gonna
you
buy
mean?
one
So
toy.
that's why it's not necessarily a mental illness. Why you call it a mental illness?
For the man them, dog. For the man them. But then
but that
again,
has a
dog.
lot to
No, but
fact
no,
that
no,
that
you're
Lesbian
being
is more
just,
socially acceptable than
yeah.
a gay man. That's just the facts.
I
That
like
I
girls. I
don't think
like girls.
that's a real stat. It's just that lesbians are more socially acceptable.
that's
And that's
Yeah,
because
And
cause
I
they
it's
think I know
sexy.
why.
fetishize
This
having
theory,
multiple women. That's because they fetishize having multiple
that
women.
too,
There's
that
not
too.
one man on this earth that I have never met that does not fetishize having a threesome simply because they want to have multiple women around them, having sex with multiple women, and that's why it's more so societally acceptable. But if a man is going to say, hey, no, first of all, if I'm supposed to say, hey, babes, I want to have a threesome with a man. No, 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 no. No, 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 none of that round here, so my girl. None of that round here, so my girl. Burn out. Why?
That's sweet
Why?
nipple me.
I have this theory that is like men are visual, right? Do men agree? Like your guys are very visual in
yeah,
everything.
Mm-hmm.
man, yeah, man.
Visual is
Yeah,
what,
man.
gets you started. So when you see a Batman, right? Or when somebody mention a Batman, since you're visual creatures, you're gonna start thinking about it, and that's why a lot
Real.
of men get so
That's true.
angry because the thought comes to them and they're rejecting the thought to the point where it starts to show in their physical psychology, in terms of their body language, or them start bunny toes or whatever the case is, or they even get violent.
First of all, any man pan this will agree with this. Dog, me I pray you.
Hold on now. Hold on now.
Number
Agree,
one,
agree with
I
what?
Hold
Agree
on
with
now.
what?
Hold on now. Come,
Agree
I
with what?
agree with what she saying. I agree when she say, yo, if like a man say, yo, that you there is a fish, you see me. You go look upon him and say, you not go say you go penetrate it hard, say, yo, you go see a man and do that to him. But
okay,
the
then
thought I
all
go
right.
pop in it, you see the thought I go pop in the head, say, yo, a man I did that to him, dog.
Yeah,
Pop him on the
exactly,
backers and them thing there. I say, Jano, you see me?
exactly.
No, we
I
don't go
go
so
one step
far,
far.
dog.
No, but just say,
And
just say, you
We
see
don't
me?
go so far,
if
dog.
somebody
Just
says
say,
the girl that lesbian, it's the exact same, except the thought of that actually turns you on as opposed to a man.
Fox. See?
Yeah, oh, that's
Fox. Yeah,
sexy as
man,
fuck.
Fox.
Jaja,
Sexy
you not
bad.
have issues.
Oh,
What
we
do you
have
mean
Oh,
all
issues.
issues?
I
man.
have whole heap of issues. Oh no man.
Yeah,
Society has issues. I'm just being a
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
part of it.
society does have
No,
issues.
fuck it, cocky. You just have issues.
Nice,
Mm-mm.
nice, nice. You can say that
But
Okay.
again.
Mr. Morgan said something about what him did say? Him did some more men or something like that. What did
He said
make you
something
say that?
about
Like, I don't want
women.
to talk on that.
Michael, remind her what it stuff, man.
Some about women being more sexually
Oh yeah, I was
liberated.
saying that you're more likely
Yeah.
to find a woman that will explore the same sex than you're to find a man that will explore the same sex. But that's not that don't necessarily make the woman gay, hence she doesn't have a mental illness. That's a
Dog,
Wait,
type of
but
mental illness.
for the
doesn't
thing to be
Oh,
doesn't
gay, you
wait.
have
So
to go to the principle of
wait. The
penetration.
question
See me?
arises now: do you think he can do sexual acts with the same sex and not be like under a label?
Alright,
No.
theoretically, and hear me out. I know you guys like to tussle. Hear me out. So theoretically, you a male is found to be homosexual if when he looks at another male, he is sexually attracted to another man. So if that man chooses to jump up and say, yo, I always wanted to know how cum tastes, and he decides to suck a wood till completion, that don't necessarily
Boy,
if at the
man.
end of the day, if at the end of the day he isn't sexually attracted to
I
men,
stress.
he's not gay. The
But him
action
So
suffer.
yeah,
is
so you
not
have to
what makes the gay.
experiment to find out if
It's
you're gay.
no what? No.
No,
If
but
you
but
know
it is
if
something
you
yeah,
that
when
you
on the
just
cloud,
have
man,
to.
if
what
you're
I
not
say?
sexually attracted to men, you're not gay. You don't have
Yeah,
to
but
be.
you just make an example of where a man try it and then him say, "Yo, I'm not like this, so
No,
I'm not
no,
gay."
no. My example was that if a man
Lord.
wants to jump up and say, yo, make a so good, that don't mean him gay. Because it's the intention make you gay, not the action makes you gay.
What?
Goddamn what? Goddamn
What?
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 No!
You see, that's
Wait,
what I'm saying.
I
You
don't.
wait.
hear me out, you know.
Michael, I'm
Witty.
What?
kind of lost. Can
No,
you
all right.
just
Hear me,
recap
you know.
for me?
Witty.
Yes.
Witty. You see me like talk to you, Witty. Witty. May I ask you
Witty,
some
just keep your
questions?
mic
Do you
on
remember,
mute.
as far as you can remember, do you remember any point in your entire life that you were sexually attracted to men?
I think I would just get up and just want to suck out one morning.
Yes. Yeah. Has there ever been a time in your life you just get up and want so good?
No, 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 like,
Has there ever been
uh,
a time in your life that you get up and you want to fuck a woman?
yeah, yes.
See,
No, but
but you
what?
no listen, shut your mouth. But you knew that you wanted, when you knew that in your mind you wanted to have sex with women even when you're a virgin, don't it?
Yeah, yeah, man.
So you realize that the action is not what makes you straight; it's the intention what makes you straight.
I mean, yeah, okay, I get that point now.
That's what I'm
I've had
saying. The action is
okay.
gay. That by that, if the action is what makes you gay or straight, then every virgin just did it.
All right,
And
let's go
still
break
with
down
this
the
fuck.
process. Let's go break down the process. Hold on. For you to have intent, you must have a thought. So yeah, tell me, say, if you get the thought and you cancel before the intent, you're not a batty man. Man, stop
No,
chat.
no. That's that's what I'm saying.
That come like
Realistically,
internet connection.
realistically, if a man jump up and says he's curious to know how cum tastes, most likely him fuck man. But I'm saying it doesn't have to be the case because the action is not what makes you gay. It's
I
the
be some
intention that makes you
buckle
gay.
agree.
So with that, so before you ever had sex with a woman, what do you weren't straight?
What?
Before
I
you
see.
ever
I see
touched
what
a
you.
woman, are you saying that you weren't straight? So you never did any action, no? So because you never did the action, you just never straight until you did the action?
And that basically I say,
What? I'm saying the action is not what makes you straight or gay. The intention is what makes you straight or gay. You don't have to touch anybody
So
if you're gay or straight.
Alright.
hold on. Someone don't answer a question. Answer a question. Someone come
oh
on.
damn, I like this. This touchy.
Hold on. No. So what you're
Lot of
trying to say,
insecurities.
is that hey, suppose me get up one day and me decide say yo, I'm gonna kiss a man. Zine, pause. But my intentions aren't that of I'm attracted to this man. We just feel like kiss the man. Like in the moment. Are you trying
That
to
you
say?
Really?
feel that
No,
way, you want to kiss a
Ah,
man.
because you're very and
Oh, I
listen
just
to me
feel
very
like you
clearly.
just fuck
Listen
a
to me
goat.
extremely
What?
clearly.
Yeah, man.
The sexual attraction to men is what makes somebody gay, or what is what makes another man gay. The
Mm-hmm.
sexual attraction is what makes you gay.
All
Not
right.
the
Michael,
sexual
what happens
action
when
what
it's
makes you
only
gay. Huh?
emotional?
This not oh, what a woman has said to me, dog.
I
Anyway,
know, I'm sorry. I jumped off for a second and I'm coming back. So my apologies if I'm just asking a question. They say we will listen and we are listen. So
oh
I go
yes.
on
So
to
the
back.
sexual attraction to men from another man is what makes him gay. Not necessarily the sexual action makes you gay. Hence, that's why
Wait,
you have virgins.
No man, not
Just
Vic.
like how when all of us were virgins, all the guys in here were virgins, we
Oh
still were
God.
sexually attracted to women. Hence, before the action, we still knew that we were straight. You don't need the action to make
you
sure that you
see,
don't need to touch a woman
you
for know
just
you like women.
you
But
just
dog, you never did
complicate
not say that
my life
before.
in
That
a
was the
No,
vibes I
because
was
particular.
getting
I'm
before.
speaking in vice versa. Even if a guy was to, all right, let me go back to the first example. Even if Witty, who loves women and is sexually
No man, you're
attracted to
coming
women,
him too
all
hard
right,
now,
all right,
brethren.
all right. Even if Jacob was to jump up right now and he knows him love woman, he's a straight man, and he jumps up and somebody say, "Yo, truth or dare, so good, me dare for so good." Jacob can suck the wood, but still not be sexually attracted to men.
I take the 10 thump. So we sure say that attracted to men. No, brother.
Realistically,
No.
no, I'm
No,
telling
but
I
can
think
you
it's.
imagine somebody dare you for so good?
Are you gonna
Dog.
do it?
Yeah, that me I say that means you
no,
not sure of yourself.
no,
That
it
me I
does
say, bro.
not. It does not make any
Nobody can
sense.
dare
The
me
thing
up
just
on
won't
my own
believe.
free will. And me do that. You sick?
Michael, Michael, I dare you right now. Go
No,
on.
no, man, no.
Let
Now
me know.
you see me. I'm a man of theory. Me no fuck man. Me no into them thing. The
So,
fire, you see.
wait,
But,
hold
but,
on then,
but,
hold on
yeah,
then,
this
hold
is
on then, hold on then, hold on then, hold on. So you're a man of theory, right? And if I'm supposed to dare you, you know, say you no love man, so you not go do it. So that means that if that man goes up the hood, he's actually gay. Cause you're saying you're not gay and you would not do it because you no love man. So you
Can I
wouldn't do the
propose?
dare.
But some
Hold on,
yeah,
people
No,
can I
no,
do.
no,
propose
no,
an
no.
Alex,
It's a
can I
yes
example?
give the
or no
pass?
I'm just
statement.
arguing it.
Hold
I
on, can I
feel I
propose
don't
an
practice it.
example?
Some
Can I
people
propose an example?
experimental.
Can I propose an example?
Yeah man, go
Alright,
on
Go
through,
just
go
go
on
on,
through.
go
may
on.
I use the same example you just used when you say somebody dare you. Alright, of course, this is an extreme, right? But say somebody dare you to kill somebody, right? And you kill them. Doesn't that make you a murderer?
Bumbo
Plead the
Mm,
fifth.
No,
Yo.
I think the
Hold
example.
You
up,
can plead
Michael.
the fifth. You
No,
can plead the
because
fifth.
one cannot equate
Listen,
murder
it's a yes or no
to a
statement.
sex.
It's a
What is
yes
what?
or no
Repeat.
statement.
All
Stop
right,
I
going
have
repeat
a
the
around the
question
statement.
for the
mulberry
Repeat the
bush.
guys.
statement.
I have a question for the men.
Ross.
All right, so you know how they say homosexuality is on a spectrum, right? Like it
Mhm.
can be like 5% gay. I guess that's
Yes,
what they
yes, of
mean.
course.
Hold on, man, I
So
understand that.
5%.
Sexuality
Oh,
Nice
this
is
try.
not.
liquor.
It's not black and white. That's why you have
Bumbo,
women
dog.
that are more.
yeah,
That's why you have.
that's why you
Yeah,
have people
yeah, it's
who
not necessarily
are
black and
gay,
white.
and then you have people who are trans, and then you have people who are
And
fucking
you
fluid.
have people who
That's why I
love
come back to
dog
when
and
somebody said it
cow.
was a mental illness because because something like that is not. I don't want to say natural, but it's
Yeah,
just the real term. It's just something that's not natural, right? And when
No,
you
but
have
not
people that do
everything that
things
isn't
that are,
natural is an illness. Not everything that isn't natural is an illness.
but most
So
often
it's
it
not
is,
necessarily a
right?
mental illness. It's just a
it
thing you're born with.
certainly is. Have you? Many of them
I
sound
certainly
so
believe it
confused.
is,
It
Many
is,
of
bro.
them
You
sound
actually
so
have people on
confused.
water think that way.
and it's not just a thing about sexual freedom. You made that. I think it's you made that point earlier where women have more sexual freedom, and you're correct, but. I believe that some people just have an innate thing inside of them, just like how when you wake
Agree.
up and say, you know what, I love women. A
Mm.
man him wake up and say, you know what, I love wood. You see me, and
I
that's just a
totally
thing. You
agree.
see me,
Like
so it's just a mental thing.
somebody can bond with like 8 fingers on each hand, but them can't bond gay, and that and have that not be like a side. Like I feel like life is such a blessing that there has to be side effects. Some people are gonna have anxiety, but some people side effects are gonna be extreme, like them are gonna be trans or some shit. Am I making
Fuck.
sense?
Nipples. Yeah, nipples.
Like
I
to put it
understand
in
your
simple
statement.
terms, there's like a side effects to birth, and I truly believe that because everybody has their own weird thing. You know, everybody's such an individual that some people are gonna be a little fucked up because we're all different.
But
So
nipples,
yeah,
question. How far do you allow some of these things to happen? Because as far as I'm seeing, because Witty is right, it's not a whole black and white thing. There's a whole spectrum when it comes to this gender fluidity business.
yeah.
Um,
I have an
remember
answer.
when people just came out as being gay, man love man or woman love woman or bisexual or trans. Let's use the entire world. They had said, all right, you guys identify as that. You say you want rights just like anybody else. We allow that. But then people started saying they want to identify as cheer, they want to identify as dog, they want to identify as puss. Where do you cross the line in telling people what is wrong from what is right? And then if you're going to do so, how are you going to deny those people of their individualities and their rights? Because you can't tell a man say him loving a dog is wrong, cause the same way him go point and say, oh, but you said that a man they will love the other man, him alright. So why me can't love
Yeah,
my dog?
totally.
Where would we
All
draw
right,
the
so
limit? Because yeah, tell people say
so
them now
many
no
thoughts going through my
individuality.
head. Oh my god. All right, let me just try to slow it down. All right, so the reason why I said what I said earlier was because, all right, look at it. You have people like fucking Jeffrey. What's his name? That serial killer?
Jeffree Star, no so.
No, not
It's not
not a
Jeffree Star. He
YouTuber.
she
Nah, man. A
Serial
Jeffrey
killer.
Dahmer,
Who's
man. A
it?
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
And the way that he thinks and perceives, the things that he's done, and obviously he understands that it's wrong, but it is how he was born. It's just the way that his brain is wired, probably over time due to trauma or something, or probably even innately, right? So I think people are so different, and that's why I kind of feel sympathy towards those who are gay or trans, because I understand it's just something that you can't control. Like, how you go tell me, like, we all individually spend so much time in our heads, so we know ourselves differently, right? So we all have our own thing. But to answer your question personally, where I draw the line, would I draw it from gay already, because I don't like the whole concept of coming out either. I think if you're gay, just be gay as long as you're two consenting adults. Leave children out of it, please. And you're both consenting and you're both happy, just be gay. Nobody nothing know. I feel like
Wait,
it
so
shouldn't
you're
even be a thing.
saying
No, Sam, I can't tell you for tell the
But
people if we keep
wait,
it
wait,
out
wait,
there.
wait.
Madness.
no? Wait, no. Hold on. You're saying that it shouldn't be a public thing. Why? I don't see why it can't be public.
Yeah, why?
Because why is it anyone's business? Because okay,
Gays treat
we
it
already
like
wait, wait,
they
wait, wait, wait,
just got
wait.
born.
Let me finish. Earlier we established that being gay is a sexual thing, right? We established that it's totally only sexual, who I'm sexually attracted to. Am I right, guys? Anybody?
I
Yeah,
mean,
right.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
yeah.
course.
I get
But
that.
Okay.
straight are the same
Okay.
thing, no. But
Okay.
straight are the
So
same
do
thing.
we go around announcing, "Hey guys, I'm coming out as being interested in choking. I'm coming out as a
No,
BDSM
no, that's a
person." Why do
fetish.
we
Yo,
need
That's
to
a fetish.
announce?
I'm
No,
feeling
no,
like
but
yeah, that.
it's sexually
No,
related.
but
Why do we
she
need to
she's basically
announce
just
this?
using the same
We don't need to
concept.
announce it. We don't need
No,
to
sir.
announce it. If somebody asks, then you can say, "Oh yeah, I'm gay," but I don't like the
Wait,
whole concept
nipples.
of.
There's a concept we can use in that they could probably understand. Why, like, Yago Gorona announced, oh, had my, well, then again, men sometimes do that. Can't use that. Would you
Hmm?
go around just
Sometimes though.
announcing, hey, I'm straight, I deserve a celebration, I deserve a party, I deserve a whole freaking colored flag or something,
Exactly.
like,
No, that's
I think you
different.
I'm
should
That's
just
straight.
be
different.
Oh
gay.
well,
No,
I
that's
No,
think you
it's
should
different.
not
just be
different
That's
gay.
not
because if
what
you're
she
I
was
going to
think
saying.
identify as
let's
something, then
what I'm saying is I think you should just be gay. Just be gay. Just wear a dress if you want to wear a dress.
no,
And
but
I think
then
nobody should trouble you because you're just being yourself. But I don't like this concept of coming out because me need to know that. Why you feel like you
yeah,
need
but
to tell
all
us
right,
who
If
you
you're
are
talking
to
about the
kind of
community
validate
itself,
your
you
right?
know,
sexuality.
the
So let
community
me say
itself you
It
something.
kind
talk
of
about.
defeats the
Wait, hold on
purpose
there.
of what
Hold
they're
on there.
trying to
Make
do.
clown bag go through first, cause I think I'll make a good point. Clown bag, what you
Because
say?
it sounds to me that you're speaking more less up, or when somebody says I'm coming out, that's them telling, hey, this is who I am, right? That this is what I am, right? Even though people might be able to see it, normally you see a man and say, yeah, man, it's about him, man,
Yeah.
like, you see me, but sometimes people just don't know, so they will say, yo, this is what I am, right? And them tell you that's coming out to me. What it sounds like to me that you're talking about is more of the LGBTQ plus whatever community on itself, right? And the
That's
entire thing that comes with that, and the parties and the month. Why you need a month? I don't get it. I think it's a corporate thing because these corporates, as soon as the month come around, them every symbol turn colored,
facts.
everything gay sale. It dark. So I understand from that point, but for you to say coming out is the problem. I don't think that's what you were meaning. Maybe just needed to word it a bit better. But I do agree for the if
Let
at
me
the
tell you
for
what
the
coming out
community
means.
itself, yeah, talk.
Let me tell you what coming out means to me. I think coming out is, all you that just want some support from your mother at your graduation.
Yeah, I'm see
You
what
know
I
what I
go,
mean?
yeah.
All right.
Sure.
So, say for instance, in society, we know that before, we are live this free life where we can say we are come out and I tell people say we fuck but and all everything there. So back in the day, if you do that, you know,
Yeah,
death.
man. That sentence, man.
Yeah, right. So as we progress, that's something that has just been a norm. You see me, and since recently things have changed, people want to feel comfortable at them space. The people acknowledge your sexuality. A sense that, you know, say witty fuck body and me I'm
Yo, why
friend.
don't you give a call,
Witty
man?
Witty want to tell me, Witty are gonna tell me, say, yo, Evans, say I do that. Cause Witty want to know if me I go cool with him being my friend, knowing that he does that. Some people just want the sense of what did I say this?
Oh, security.
Assurance and
Security.
security. Yes. They want to know, say,
Mm.
it's cool to be around you that I'm that type of
Yeah.
person. Because it's
Yeah,
even
you see,
stereotypical to some
that's what
extent.
I was
Yeah.
going to
But
say.
I
I didn't
was saying
expect
though,
Papa
but
to
I
say that.
think they shouldn't feel the need to do that. I think it should be safe for them to be
Why?
who they are.
No, but that's a bit that
Because
art.
I don't think it's anybody business. Like if somebody
No,
come
but
out to
then
me, all I'm thinking is, oh, you fuck Matty, okay, good to know. Like me
no,
not
but then
care.
because why that's the case, the whole coming out thing came out. We don't have to come out because we're straight, and it's the norm. They have to come out because they need, as fuck it said, they need the security. They want to know that they have the security, and they can't necessarily come out because it's difficult to just come out and walk out and say, "Yo, everybody, I'm against the norm," and they have to come out. They have to come out because if they do hide it, it makes things much, 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 much more difficult for them than if they don't.
Especially in
Because if they
Jamaica.
were especially in Jamaica. So they have to. It's easier. Life is easier when they do come out, and they have to do that process of coming out because they're coming out to something that isn't normal. So
Yo, yo.
Yeah.
if, for example, if
Okay, I
I'm a male,
understand.
let's say I don't have a wood, no wood in my pants. Zine, that's not normal. Witty is not going to automatically
Wait, come on.
assume.
Oh,
Listen,
man.
I got rent up your house, man. Witty is not going
I
to automatically
swear.
assume. When Witty sees me, Witty not gonna automatically assume, say, yo, him not a wood. Witty is going to say, oh, this guy is, him cool. I'm a dog. So at some point, I may have to let Witty know, say, yo, bro, just to let you know, since me and you are close bridging, I'm not a wood. Because you have to let him know because he won't assume that. Because that's not normal. That's why the whole coming out thing is a
Mm,
thing in the first place.
Yeah, you see,
totally.
especially on
Yeah.
like a celebrity scale now. Perfect example, Lunas X.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's going to be such a shock. But you see, once you get through that shocking part, you get a lot more support. You feel like you accomplished something really. Because let's say after him drop Old Town Road and him keep on dropping these bangers, him hide the fact say like him like cocking him out and them something there. Then when him actually reach where him want there in a life, it gonna really be hard for him because let's say him want to get married and him parents realize say oh one name pop up and penis in his mouth. What go
Judge.
on? I better him get the security and support from them time there than wait
Yeah.
till it's too late, really.
The thing with Nas, like I feel like you would. I understand your point because you're making an excellent point there. But I feel like Nas is probably the wrong example because Nas has always been queer and he didn't really have a coming out. Him just making post them and everybody just figures, oh yeah, that man, yeah. But you have had
Yeah.
celebrities
The
who them just come
Kardashian,
out.
what the
I
man name
think,
on the
If I
Kardashian
remember clearly, he
father,
came out.
Kim Kardashian father. Him name the track and field star.
Caitlyn
yeah,
Jenner.
That one was a bit more
Caitlyn.
shocking.
To be
yeah.
fair,
Caitlyn Jenner,
to
yeah,
be
Caitlyn
fair,
Jenner. That one was
to be
more shocking.
fair, to be fair, Caitlyn Jenner is classifies himself as lesbian because he still likes women.
Yo, sticky
What?
waters, bro. Sticky
Wait.
Yeah,
waters.
bother.
I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. I'm just
Alright.
telling you. I'm just telling you.
So
He comes out.
But
wait,
the
Bro,
reason
my
why,
brain
okay,
he
is
don't like men.
itching. Hold
here's
on.
a theory that I have, right? The minute that we start accepting homosexuality as like a mental thing, we can we can begin to like normalize it. And I mean, I know, I feel, okay, here's the thing. I don't know what the solution is, so I won't say normalize it.
It's
But
already
here's
normalized.
the thing. Here's the thing though. Get home Batman Debo from Jesus days, brother.
Yeah,
Why are
brother,
we
from
still
Rome.
acting like as somebody come out, we're like, why? I feel it's
Yeah,
so
because
annoying.
back in
Like
the
I'm
day,
over it. I'm just over it.
affluent persons are gays, you know. Say if you feel like say you want to say something like that, you know. You see me, there's no honor. I just dead.
But
Yeah,
yo,
for real.
I'm gonna bring up some stills. Like when you're hearing this is something, boy, them have to come out. You see it. But like
Who said that?
on to the one them then a new Kingston dog.
What do you mean?
Bro,
What do you
them
mean?
come out, but them
Hold
hide,
on.
you see me?
Hold on.
Dog,
Them
I
come out
history
and
that
get kicked
brother. You
out
just
from the
know say enough
community,
walk
bro.
on Trafalgar Road after 12 o'clock. History that day that Jamaican history, brother. That literally in the books.
Well, for
Yeah.
them get ready, for them get kicked out of them house, cause them come out, bro.
Yeah, but all right. So I
The
think
process
Joy
gonna
Boy
be
is making a
slow.
good point. So
For
in the
real.
situation where we're in, 2022, things are still, rapidly changing, but yet still, Jamaica is still having such a problem. Like what I think them exposed couple months ago, they were dressing as females to attend a dance, right? And
Mm.
them realized, the makeup did I hide them, but they couldn't hide the fat penis print what them did have. So them exposed them in the dance and burn up. Zane, so what's going on in actually allowing these people, these homosexuals or people that are not socially or sexually secure in society from actually coming out now? What's really stopping them? Because Jamaica in 2022 is not the same as Jamaica in 2012.
Yeah, but just because while they won't get while people won't hang the law don't allow you to hang them anymore, but they see the stone. So it's
Yo,
still
that dark.
But I think,
while Jamaica has improved, it's still really really bad. It's just not
yeah.
really really worse. It's still
But
horrible,
they're slowly
but it's just
coming
not
out
as
though.
horrible. Yeah,
They're
Yeah,
they're
they're
slowly
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 coming
coming
out,
coming
but they
out.
still have to
because
watch how
I
they
don't
do it.
know for anybody who has experience with like the BPO services, which call center in
And I'm work
Jamaica,
with enough of them, bro.
shittiest job. Yeah, I've been to three, right? And all of them have gay people, and gay people just, oh, me no know. Call center is just 90% gays. 90% gays. And most of them have the high positions. Most of them are managers, supervisors. So they're
Yeah, well,
kind of slow. And then there are policies that literally protect them at these workplaces because they're in leadership positions. They're slowly putting in these type of policies, so even though like on a wider scale you still can discriminate them in the workplace, they're making sure that their own are protected, so they're slowly like,
You
oh,
you can also bear in mind too, Nipples, that because most of these call centers they are foreign clients that actually run them, the US laws are going to protect them because in that
Thank
workplace
you,
they
thank
are
you,
a
thank
US
you, thank you.
employee.
Bombo clad. See there.
So those US policies would apply to them, but in a regular Jamaican business place, it's going to be very hard to find actual business places that have stipulations in place to protect a gay man.
It's a
Or
very
gay
Well,
good
woman.
point. Yeah.
Or most of the man them.
Yeah, dog. So it varies basically. So Jamaican culture and US culture, dog. Right?
yeah,
Why those two
two
different
very
things, dog? Yeah,
different
but man,
things.
you just going over US man and load of culture. Yeah, you can't tell the
So,
whole nation to change culture to please you. But
yeah,
somehow we
Them
accept
send the
it, man.
man go a HR to backside, a stress. No, sir.
Imagine that,
Bad
dog.
man, what you say? I cannot.
Use your work over a
yeah,
body, man. I don't think like that.
yeah.
Lifestyle, yeah, no, for me, I swear.
No,
And
but like,
it's funny
yeah.
because where I work, there is an individual who is joining my team on, well, tomorrow. And one of my coworkers actually heard that, he's coming up on the team and this man is actually gay. All of a sudden, when I tell a big thug, big thug, bad man, yeah. All of a sudden, bad man say, yo dog, forward over here, so. What happened? One big fish a come over here Monday morning, dog. And I say, I say, yo, easy now. No, man, one big old whale, them a ship come over here, bad man, what we are gonna do? Me ever say, but how is that any of your business? No, I know that. Make him bounce me. And I'm saying, but you're not affiliated with the man, or is he bending you over?
Ooh.
Cockafat. Who tell me if I say that? If a man could have fire me on his spot. If a man could have fire me on the spot. So I think that could boil down to some form of insecurity in the sense that he was more concerned about what somebody else was doing. And when you ask him, hey, are you affiliated with this person? They start getting all upset and defensive right away before they even answer the question.
Okay,
Well,
alright.
from my time pan God Earth and knowing about Batman, naturally, bro, I just start accept them for who they are. You see me? I just know see them dead and I not have to talk to them. You see me? And if them bounce me, boy, me I come go bed. And I like me I come make my face right. But I
Alright.
You know, so
hold
deep,
on,
you
hold
know,
on.
bro. That's
I
so
know
deep,
that,
you
I
know,
know that.
man.
But I like me I go make up my face. I say, this Batman rub for me. I'm gonna go eat some bleach and put on man. No, dog.
Yo,
You know
don't
me.
get me wrong, Don't get
And
me
just
wrong,
maturity at the end of the point.
Don't get me wrong, I am a big advocate for let people do whatever they want. Is it once you're not affecting other people, do whatever the freak you want, bro. It not affect me. Do you
Exactly.
want
No,
how to
sir.
be?
I'm
You
gonna
want
Oh
how
no,
to
subscribe
but
to
more
that.
the
Is it?
friend one still, but that cool too.
That's
Alright.
weird to me. Why you wouldn't friend a gay person?
You can't tell
Why?
me what to do. Do not tell me
yo,
what to do.
yo, let me tell you something. 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 I've had
No,
some
it's a
run-ins.
genuine
Hold on
question.
now. Hold on now. It's a general question. Let me give you an answer.
Una
You
can't bring
see,
up individuality
hold
and
on.
not come tell me what to do. Madness.
Hold on a pocket. Hold on a pocket. I have a story to give. Zine, I have a story to give. There's a very, very good reason why a lot of males, especially in Jamaica, do not, really, friend up them that group there. Because a lot of gay men in Jamaica, and I'm talking from experience, do not understand boundaries with straight men. They do not. And that made me realize, say, yo, a lot of men don't understand boundaries with women, and I'm like, damn, this is how man behaved.
A
Yep.
real
It's
thing,
I was
dog.
crazy, bro.
just
Nipples, nipples, would you like think about it like this? Because you said that you can give different analogies, right?
yeah.
All right, so think about it like this. The same way a man personally chooses not to befriend somebody of a certain sexuality is the same way I can decide I don't want to befriend somebody who's been a murderer, or I don't want to befriend somebody who fuck my man, or I don't want to befriend somebody who has certain nasty behaviors. I feel like that one thing boils down to just personal preference. If they're not being disrespectful and they just choose, hey, I do not want to be affiliated with that person. Not being disrespectful. I don't have anything against them. It's just my preference. I
Exactly.
don't
And
know if
my friend group,
yeah.
Totally.
like,
Okay.
I want comfortable with my friend them. I don't want they run my friend them and I feel watch my rear. Cause I'm gonna lick my on my ass. I don't forget. No.
Pocket.
Hold on, there,
You're
bro.
getting out of
Bro,
pocket now.
I
You're
even play
getting very
bro.
football.
out of
Hold
pocket.
on.
What
So,
kind
bro,
of
watch
outer
your style,
pocket?
you know?
What kind of outer pocket?
Bro,
I
bro,
got
watch your style, you
love
know?
each other, brother.
Yeah,
Them
watch your
good
style, you know?
things.
But
So
the
watch
Yeah,
your
where,
style, you
question
know?
did
hold on,
people
where's the
ask
clown
Bro,
bag?
well, so, bro, so pocket, suppose you say you have one bridging, you see me, cause, yeah, we go through it, you see me about bridging, and you say, maybe sometime you watch him and you say, yo, something wrong with that youth, you see me, we're not too know, you see me, so we just low it out, you see me, and over time, you see me, after a while, you start hear certain things, and you say, John, on our friends for years, you see me, on a grow like together, you see me, you go cut him off because you find out, say, yo, him about him, man, or you
All
go
right, that's a
continue being
different
friend.
case. That's a different case. You see me? That's a completely different case. Cause him the manage to keep himself intact for over the years. For me, not knowing we know, say yo, him fuck body until up to that point.
I
Then
see him
yeah,
with
then that different. But
God.
in the case where I already have my friend group and me see you out there as a body
Ah.
man, me not go take you up like a blood clot hangman or one of them things where you play
I
at
see
carnival
him
and
where
put in
Uno
my
we
thing.
burn out
No,
teeth
Yeah.
in
brother.
front of share spliff with the man them we would have devour any
And
I don't know how
person.
she
yo,
reached
Same
this up. I
here.
don't know
trouble
how she
lady,
reached this
Whoa,
up.
whoa,
trouble,
I don't
whoa,
know how
whoa,
she reached this up,
whoa.
trouble lady.
but on my point still.
That's a sexual insecurity. Remember that sexual insecurities are not limited to just homosexuality, right?
yeah.
Yo,
But I
let a
have a
man do in a pen
question for
bed.
the
I don't
guys,
give a
right?
fuck.
I'm supposed to ask this earlier, but I didn't get to
Mm.
ask it. So what I was saying earlier about sexuality being on a spectrum, since it's on a spectrum supposedly, is there any guy out there like want to say and say, you know, say if me did gay,
Wait.
only if me did gay, yeah.
Miss.
And this is a genuine
What you
question.
mean by only if me did gay? Repeat the
Like when you
question.
just see a man on, like, okay, have you ever had like a male crush then? Should I word it that way?
No, no.
Wait, no. I
Y'all
think I
are
get where Nipples is coming
lying.
from.
Y'all are
No,
lying.
no, hold on there. Nipples,
It
We,
Nipples,
doesn't
All
even
well,
have
that's
to
a
be
we know where
jealousy
you go.
thing.
sexual. Okay, it doesn't even have to be sexual. Just somebody I really
Oh, so,
admire and you're like, yo, this is a really swell
or
guy.
like,
And I
I
Leonardo
look
wish I
up.
look
DiCaprio.
like that.
Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo
Like, I wish I
Leonardo
look like that
DiCaprio.
type of thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Leonardo
well, yeah.
DiCaprio.
Call up on a footballer them na man. Call up
Please do
some
not
name.
send
No,
a
no,
white
no.
man, Bo Leonardo.
What you
Please
mean?
don't
What
send a
you
white
mean?
man.
Bro, have you seen Leonardo DiCaprio?
We
Yes,
don't
No?
care.
I
We
don't.
really don't care.
I still don't get it
I
with
mean,
that.
I knew somebody was going to say Ryan Reynolds. I knew somebody
Oh
was
yeah
going to
man, yeah
say
Oh
man.
Ryan
yeah,
Him
he's a
him
Reynolds.
been
good
a him been
choice
a
though.
second. Him been a second place.
That's a good one. How about Henry Cavill?
Alright, we're not go so far. Bye.
What?
But
Wait, so Nipples, what I'm understanding that you're saying is that as a straight man, I'm still able to appreciate that another male is
Definitely.
attractive.
You should be able to, because
Are you?
that
Are you
that is
Witty?
a symbol of
If
security
I'm
within
what?
yourself.
If I'm
Witty,
what?
are you? Your name has been getting called up a lot tonight. You know, you're
Yeah,
on very thin
them.
borders.
No
Are
man,
No,
what
but
you
you?
we just
tell
use
me?
them
There's
as the
nothing
example.
wrong with
My
that.
friend is not gay.
What you say?
No, wait, hold on.
not too
What you
sure
Question. I
tell
about
just
me
want
about
to
me?
understand. So, is it gay for a guy to be able to notice and realize, say, yo, that guy is attractive?
No,
No,
that's not
No.
what
It's
I'm
no,
not
no.
saying.
gay.
I'm
That's
just
Oh,
messing with
oh,
that
you. That's
leaves
what
back to
Nipples is
security.
saying.
That leads
That
back to the
no, no,
sexual
no,
insecurity,
no.
the
I was just
security.
asking
Yeah,
a
that
question.
Alright,
because if
so
you can, if you know in yourself and you're secure in yourself, you can actually look at another man and say, yo, that man they look good. I would love to
Exactly.
look
yeah,
like that. You
Yeah,
see
bro. I
me?
only got
Witty,
a
you
And
can
it
friend
do
should
with
be
that?
them
fine
Witty,
to
you
say
can
about
do
that.
that?
You see
Witty,
me?
Witty, you can do that?
Wait,
of
what?
course, I can look pan. Watch out now. I can look pan any of my brethren them and admit the fact say yo them look good.
Yeah, brother. The man sharp.
Oh,
Oh, you
I
Yeah.
wearing the
like
thing, isn't
how
me?
these men just turn yes or no questions into short
What?
answer.
No,
It's
but like
really a yes or no
it's not a black and
situation,
white area.
It's not a black and white
No, it's
area,
not
lady.
black and white. That's correct. That's very correct. But you have certain questions that form the bigger picture that can be just yes or no.
Yo, I want
Think
to hear
of
the
it
Again.
as
question
a
again. I
puzzle.
want to hear the question again. Hold on. Go on again.
Stress out. The question said something like, um, is a man gay even if he just sees another man and appreciates how he looks and can say, all right, this man is probably somebody I'd want to look like, or they actually just genuinely look good. And that could have been just a yes or no. It's not gay or it's gay. Certain other discussions now can be, longer discussions, not black and white, but I'm just saying.
No.
Okay.
But from that, really and truly, I think it kind of boils down to like a mindset because if you look at different cultures, let's use the French. In one of their greetings, like a male can kiss an next male, like on the cheek or something, or as a form of greeting.
Wait.
Culture, bro. It all
What do you
boils
mean,
down to
Witty?
culture. I said it earlier.
Witty, what do you
Yeah.
mean?
What do you mean by what I mean?
You can kiss a man on him cheek?
Yeah, in
I mean-
French
Yeah,
culture.
Brother, you
yeah.
don't want no.
Yeah,
Paris
of course.
weird, dog. Paris
Yeah.
weird, brother.
In
Yeah,
French
really?
culture.
It's a
And
greeting.
I think there's another
Joy
country
boy,
where
you
they
kiss a
actually
man on him
hug
cheek as a
all the
greeting?
time.
Yeah.
Joy, which man you kiss on him cheek as a greeting?
Yeah, them actually
No, we're
kiss
giving
on
an
the cheek.
example. We're giving an example.
Oh,
All right.
You know, literally do it in a dog. It's just like a gesture.
Yeah,
think
yeah.
the man them say, yo, bro, kiss. And just continue with it.
No.
For the perfect example now. All right, let's move this discussion to gay jokes. Gay jokes and gestures that you deem as, homosexual that you just don't want to partake in.
Stop moving like a Dalton.
All
that is funny as hell, brother.
right, so let's bring up the
Come back,
Dalton situation. Let's bring up the Dalton situation.
Yo, Dalton weird. Dalton weird, brother.
No, but alright.
Tell we know the man say, oh,
But
yo,
the man not
you
come
have a
out.
team on that.
Not come out.
And you want to see him now.
Wait,
Exactly,
Dalton
come
He
out.
came out? Did he come out?
Yeah, he
Not come
did.
out. Yeah,
No,
come
he
out.
did not.
Yeah, he came
No,
out.
he
When
did
he
No,
did,
I'm
he
sure
was
he
He
did.
did not.
I'm
Bisexual.
sure he did.
He
Yeah,
did not.
somebody
He
tell
did
me
not.
that.
He
Shut
just
the fuck
posted.
right now.
He just posted, brother. He just posted. He never come out.
No,
Posted
man, I'm
about
sure
what?
I'm sure there was like something about him actually coming out.
Yeah,
That's
brother.
why.
Remember me
He
stunk on the
did
brother lap.
totally.
Me
He
stunk on the brother lap
posted it.
in
No, man, something
party.
after that. I think 2
Something
years
Some
after
after
that.
that.
Something like
I follow
some
him on
after that.
Instagram. He actually came out in one of
He
his
actually
Yeah,
came
I
out?
stories.
recall that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he came
yeah.
out as
Him
pansexual.
pansexual. Oh, he has a
Oh,
boyfriend.
yes. I never know what that is.
Pansexual, what that mean?
Him
You date
like
anybody,
everybody.
Him
trans,
sexual.
Essentially
gay,
bisexual.
woman, you date
Yeah, him like
anything.
everybody.
Oh.
T-boy, them, man.
That weird.
No, man, hold on. All right, so, why are we able to run gay jokes to an extent, Zane? So if you look on TikTok or Instagram, YouTube, you'll see a bunch of male friends running in together and doing a lot of gay gestures. Like let's say hypothetically, you're there one boys' night out and your friend him dress up nice, so you stop him on the mask. Or
Frankie.
why? What?
Hold on, witty. Hold on.
What?
He's drinking.
Hold on, someone. So,
Yo, picky with my
it's
friend, them,
all
in the dog.
very,
No, this
So
is
sticky, dog.
this is a situation that we're just putting it on the
Ah.
table. Why
Wait,
can they
sure.
do
if that
that?
makes us gay, if you ask if that would have make we gay.
No, but why are they able to do that and still
Because them
maintain?
I think
Sure.
it's because we're securing ourselves, you see me, because
Yeah,
you're in
dog.
the small group, you see me, because you're not a big group, it's a group of money, say, yo, all the way straight, you see me. So if a man do this, it's not because him like me or him want me, you see me, or because him just do some gay things right now, some
Him
gay
sound like him
antics, you
must
see
try
me.
convince
Yo, yeah, I
himself.
mean, it's
No,
you.
I'm not
Me
convinced
personally-
myself.
me
Yo,
personally,
never do that.
Yeah.
And none of my friends never do that, dog. So we just don't feel like, yo,
Yeah,
no,
that's
dog.
true.
personally,
That's
well,
For me,
personally,
no.
if you don't want me gay, I'm fine with you can say whatever you want. Don't business way you say. But it's not like when like Witty and Dry Boy will apart. And one of them say, yo bro, you look good. And one of them say, and then Witty slap Dry Boy upon him ass. Then I don't like that too.
Boy, Witty may start praying a bad man, cause
No,
after
no,
this,
I think they make physical
Man, them have him
contact when they
file,
gone
man.
a little bit too far. And I don't like the gesture. There's this gesture on TikTok where the man them start pretend like them are so good. And so them do little gesture but them not really so good. So them use them two and twist and bob them.
Oh, yeah,
And I think
yeah.
that's to me,
that-
I don't know, to me that mean a fuck man.
That out of pocket, bro.
Oh, all right. So you don't believe in people just being like just that secure in the sexuality that they can do gay
Yeah,
gestures,
dog. You
but
just have
still
to
be.
cross the line at one point.
What would that mean?
Yeah,
What
but there
would that
must
mean
be a
that you are
line,
insecure in
Witty. There must
yourself?
be a line. Because at that rate, you could be a gay joke when you sleep with me and I'm a sexy. Don't it?
It's a
Nah,
prank, bro.
yeah,
Prank
make a
him,
move, make a
John.
move, make a
Cracking,
move.
John.
All right. Let's use that situation. So hypothetically, Jimmy and who am I use? Jimmy and John. Yeah, Jimmy and John have a sleepover, and John fall asleep first because John full. So Jimmy say, "Oh, yeah, man, time for prank him." So as a prank, Jimmy push him out in a John mouth. So, but Jimmy and John still good friend, and them have a bag of girl. What then? Is
No,
it?
As
man.
I said, as I said, realistically,
Get
it goes
before
back
the
to my
sun up.
first point that action doesn't make you gay. Action don't make you gay.
Wait, so the action of Jimmy inserting his wood.
That don't
All
mean
right,
he look
Jimmy
from John.
mentally ill.
I want fuck John name. That don't mean he want fuck
Can you
John.
imagine
That,
you asleep
he
and your
just
friend come shove him hood in your mouth and then tell you to joke him a joke?
On site, dude. On site.
No, dog, you can't get
On
a pass
site.
this. We don't know how to
That's
deal with a
sexual
bad situation like
assault.
this.
Right? I wanna go dead, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
man, I
that
did
is
before the sun up.
that is.
Yeah, we have a question for the woman them though. I have a question for the woman them though. Nipples and such be. I start with touch B first. Touch B. Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah.
We talk about the sexual insecurity thing, but you see me? Have you
Mm.
ever, experimented?
Yeah, say you're dirty dog.
Of course, is
Yeah,
it?
dirty dog.
For us, man.
See,
Yeah,
There
we want
have
to get that
there
insight, you know?
there have been attempts.
Attempts. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Uh-huh.
apparently I attract both genders and I've actually had the option,
Mm-hmm.
but I
Strictly
at
dickly.
one point I actually wanted to do a threesome with a guy and that just never worked out. So now I'm going to go do so.
Oh,
But
John knows.
I don't really see myself as sexually insecure. I have friends who are bisexual and I have
Oh,
gay
yeah,
friends.
man. Yeah, man. I know.
But I've tried certain things.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. Nipples.
Hold on, I
I
have a
haven't.
question. Hold on, nipples before you answer.
Go
Yo,
on.
one of the girl them answer this. Why you run go suck pussy after your heart get broken?
I've never done it.
I've never done
All
that
right, isn't
either.
that the
Never
first
done it.
thought? Isn't that the first thought that you
The
want to be
trauma,
finished?
bro. The trauma.
No, that's not my
To
first
be honest,
thought.
I've thought
All
about
right,
it, but let me tell you why.
for
Let
your
me tell you
friends, have
why.
they ever explained it to you such way?
Hold on.
Huh?
Nipples. I
Have
saw
they ever
something.
told
Hold
you why
on.
they ended up on that side after the
I've
breakup?
had friends, and to be very honest, I've had friends who from high school, they've always known that they like from before, they've always known that they like girls. Some of them, it's a case where they're bi and they just decide that men aren't their thing. I have one female friend who every time she get drunk, she eat front, and up to this day, I can't really understand why. Cause she have a whole man, but she don't really date girls. It's just that every time she get drunk and a friend
Mm.
around her, that's her go-to. And I've never actually gotten an explanation from her. But everybody else, they've just always known that they like girls or they like girls and guys forever. It's not a case where they're traumatized or anything.
Anyways, back
Oh,
to you,
no.
Nipples. Back
Yeah,
to you,
nipples,
Yeah,
Nipples. What you
nipples,
nipples.
go
say?
on.
So, it's Nipples. Oh,
No,
yeah,
I was
tell me,
gonna
say.
say, okay, so there's a backstory. So I'm a very tall female. So growing up, I was
Oh,
always
queen, yeah.
masculinized, right? So I would always dress as a tomboy and things like that to kind of cover myself and like make myself look smaller. The tall girl things. Any tall girl you talk to, them will tell you, yeah,
Hold
they
on.
did
So
this.
you say
So
you're dressed as
yeah,
a tomboy because
yeah, cause like at one point I felt like, to be honest, I felt like lesbianism was being pushed onto me. It was weird. It was really, really weird. Everybody wanted me to be gay.
so you accept
It
it.
was such a weird thing in high school and on the streets. I remember older women approaching me when I was in high school. Older women. It was
Oh, so
really
at one
weird
point
because
you,
I
you
was
felt as
tall.
if you were accepting it.
No, I'm not gay. I don't like women at all. It was just something that like was always in my face. I mean, I said, why
Uh,
do I give off that impression? And that's why I started to change the way I dress as well, because I grew to not like it. The minute I Let me tell you what happened. So I turned 18, and this 15-year-old girl nearly bring me to jail, guys. Can you imagine?
mhm.
This girl want bring me to prison. I shut that shit down. And she cussed me off. She cussed me off because me actually reject her. So from that, I was like, maybe I should not dress like this because I don't like the type of people it's attracting. It's making me question myself, and I know I'm not into women. Because I would think about it, and then I say, but would I eat front? And then I was like, nah. So I just cut that shit off.
Yo, now we could go back to the mentally ill part now. Let me tell you why me say Batman mentally ill. All right, so like what it come to like what it come to head, me go. So, bros, back in the day of St. George's College, we had, community service. If you're not do it, you're not ready yet. So I was on my final day, bro, and me I tell you say, yo, I left Alpha Primary. You see me, I may have come down Aloysius, bro. And I saw this guy. At first I was like, surely this guy isn't gay, but his pants is hella tight. You see me? Me I tell you say the man pants tight, like it suffocate the man. The man now walk properly. You see me? Some see him come across the road. You see me not pay much attention to him, you see me, but at that time, me still a pre car, but on the road by myself. So me I watch him. You see me, the man I walk me down dog. I don't know when this guy walk down pa me chargy. I mean I tell you, bro, me I walk slow now, I realize the man come on my ears and the man was like, yo, that's how that would day, Brother, God, God, I fastest ever speed roads in my life. You see me, when my dash off find that comedy have a look, I want to ratchet back in the day, because say them KT youth, yeah, them dangerous. You see me, dog. So, my dash off find, I see the man pull out a bag,
Channel.
the man
Man,
verbally
come
assault
prepared.
me. The man verbally
Man, come
assault me.
prepared, bro.
Put this image in my head and then the more acid me in my face. Tell me, you're mentally ill?
Man,
Nah,
dip in
man.
them inventory, dog.
Yes.
Ah,
Man,
yo.
sick.
What you know? So more bring it to one final topic, subtopic for discussion, and I'll just bring it to an end. In.
Okay.
So this is more of like a personal thing. So I think nipples will kind of start it off as to where I'm going, but personally, within yourself, is there anything that you guys do that would stand out as like a homosexual tendency? Anything that you as a person do? So as Nipples said, she dressed like a tomboy, so it did stand out that she was like homosexual.
No,
As
but bro, what killer?
yeah, what you say?
What you mean homosexual tendency? That's a strong word, you know?
Like you enjoy gay porn. Like you'd
No
never do it,
what?
but
Whoa,
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 whoa.
no, but
Yeah, what?
witty.
No, let me
That is a
explain.
homosexual tendency. What you were
Yeah.
talking, you said homosexual tendency is a strong
All
word.
right. Maybe use the wrong word, but anything that would
Me
kind
get,
of
think,
set off an alarm.
me think you get what you're saying, Abraham. Let me tell you. All right, see, growing up for me, is me go on prep school, is me. So I never take part to, is me. So when me just joined high school, is me, me did go excel, so is me. First time I hear patois, me hear bad word, is me. Me not used to them thing, is me. So when the people them hear me I talk now, them hear like a foreign voice, is me, and then my voice find it, is me. So if either me come from foreign or me gay. It was either way. There was no other way for go around it. Is it me? I mean I say yo, but me not come from foreign. So what the next option? Is it me? So it was one of them things where I'm not, but that was the conclusion them come up with now them head say yo, just become a speak the way I speak, that must be the reason, you see me? And I never really understood it, you see me? So, through the whole of grade 7, you have to work on the voice, you see me? Can't talk so again, you see me? But yeah, man, that I don't know if that's exactly what you were asking, if like things like that where
Yeah,
people,
it's along
yeah,
that line. All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Wanna
I have
consider
a
tight
friend
pants as
who
homosexual?
oh,
That would mean
a
all of
little bit.
Jamaica.
Yeah, no.
I don't like
No.
it. Personally, I don't like it. But I guess that's just a personal thing.
All right. I'll move on then. Joy Boy, you have any? You have any that you'd like to confess?
What you talking about?
As
I'm
in
gonna
any?
question.
All right. So, do you have anything within yourself that you know might not be right off the bat a straight thing, but you still do it because it's just a part of you. That, but you can accept it. It's nothing big like you're so good or nothing. It's just like something small, like something simple.
Oh,
Do you have any effeminate characteristics?
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah, yeah.
watch how
That.
you answer this here.
Like you paint your nails, bro. If you paint your nails and everything, no.
I got it.
I
All
don't
right.
think so.
Let me get examples in.
Bro, I
Like,
have one. So we can just start it off.
go on through.
I want to pierce my nose.
Bust
That
it.
But
is not
again, no, but then
gay.
nothing to do with
That
your
is
sexuality, bro.
not gay.
No, it is.
Yes.
It is something that is seen as homosexual. Though. That's my point. So it's not.
Really?
Oh,
It doesn't make him gay, no, but
Can I
it's
I'm
say
looking at the
something.
picture
something
now.
though? And
Yeah.
this is alluding to something that Such B said earlier when she said women don't like gay men too. I think she was so fucking right. Like women, especially black women, actually we hate homosexuals just as much as you guys do. Except we like their
oh, it's
culture. We
a
like that they
strong
give us
word.
fashion. We like that they give us they give us words to use like on fleek and stuff like we love the culture. But
There's a reason why
can
black
I
women
finish?
specifically hate them. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so yeah, there's a reason behind that, but me not gonna go too deep into that. So I just wanted to say, shit, only throw me off. I forgot what I was going to say. Um, what did someone who spoke earlier? What did you say? What was I responding to? Let me try
You
and
said
remember my
something.
point.
You
You were
said
saying
something
about the
about.
words, like black women like the passion, the word that I get like on fleek and that kind of stuff.
Somebody did say something before
The
though.
Yeah,
flamboyant
talk
side,
about.
like the flamboyance of being gay. That's what the women like.
Yeah,
Yes,
as in
yes,
like
yes, yes,
certain.
yes. So
Okay.
yes, but women actually love effeminate men. Like look at Prince, look at Michael Jackson. The women threw themselves at them because of the way they dressed and the way they spoke, very soft, not very masculine. And the
Boy,
brother they
yo,
will play
pause.
basketball too. I don't
Boy, yo,
remember his name.
pause.
Women are really attracted to that. So the nose piercing thing will attract both women and men, but I think it's just a thing where guys just need to be more secure in themselves so that they can just start doing these things. Because I really don't think it's that big of a deal. Like a nose piercing, something as small as that shouldn't cause a controversy.
Boy, yo,
Right.
nipples. Pause. Before you wrap up with it, I want to ask you something. I want to say something. You mentioned Prince and Michael Jackson. So I want to say something. You think if Prince and Michael Jackson never dropped all these bangers, have all that money, would I look upon him that way, the dog? No, would I look upon him like some fucking weirdos, bro?
True,
True.
fame does give you
True.
a alcohol protection.
Yeah, it gives you an edge.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So I mean, I guess that's the whole difference as well in society because you can't really touch the top dogs when it comes on to them and their personal life. That's
Yeah.
just that. All right, but we'll continue with the line still. Such be same question for you.
Can you repeat the question again? My apologies.
The whole gay tendencies thing.
Gay tendencies in regards to me liking women.
In regards to you have any characteristic that
You watch
might
lesbian
seem,
porn?
in your case, masculine that would send out an alert that you might like girls, you might like eat vagina.
It's
You watch
not
lesbian
even
porn?
it's not even masculine, you know. I think the last time I went to a party it was for my birthday last year, October, and
You want pan a girl?
I was drinking and my friends were drinking, everybody is partying. We're in the middle of the crowd and I'm giving her the liquor, but instead of turning the bottle to her head, I kissed her to give it to her, and I'm sure everybody would have been like, "Oh, yeah."
So you kissed a
So what
girl?
I'm hearing is
Okay.
alcohol makes you gay.
No, it doesn't, you know. It really doesn't. Like when I drink, I just want to sleep. But it was my
Bro,
birthday. I was having fun.
Bring out
yeah.
deep
You see,
feelings, man.
hearing
Bring
that,
out the deep
no,
feelings.
what day, I went with a girl to like her birthday thing, and she had drink and she had drink and she had drink, And like she whispered at me and she say, "Oh, you know, some more kiss some girl right now." And I said, "Bro, hey, yo, what?" and it just catch me so God, come here and say, "What? How liquor?" And it just shot me. So I don't know
Trust
what.
me, liquor makes them horny, man.
Yeah, but yes,
The
what?
liquid
Yes, see,
courage,
and
bro.
it goes back to my first point. Say, yo, because me I tell you, we could have drink liquor to my pass out and dead. Me nah drink liquor, say, bro, me feel like kiss the next man. That never pop in my mind, but it will pop in a woman's mind.
I think
That's
liquor
what I'm
kind
saying.
of unlocks a certain part of your subconscious. So deep down, you got actually want to do something.
Do you don't ever
So
get a body girl, bro?
yeah, so deep down, maybe
But then
such be the
that would
slight pit
apply to
vagina.
men too. Deep down, you want to
Oh
kiss
no,
him, but
no,
you're
no,
so
no,
you're hyper
no,
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 of the fact
no,
that you're in
no,
Jamaica.
I didn't do it
no,
willingly, not of
dude.
my own mind.
Exactly.
What you mean willingly?
You can't like come on. All right, for the guys here, you have never once like wondered even for a second, am I
Never,
gay?
No,
What is
never,
like
no,
to suck
never,
penis?
no,
never,
no,
never,
Never,
You
No.
never a damn
lie.
time.
You
No,
never.
Why would
lie.
we lie?
Why would we
unless
lie?
I'm
You see me?
old.
Today a
You
Sunday.
never
Nah,
thought,
lie.
okay, would I suck a dick? And then you went, nah. You've never even thought it and then confirmed that you're not? Just
Nipple,
No.
not
stop
having the
no,
believing,
thought.
man. You hear?
no,
All men do is lie.
no.
I think up the stakes
You
and say,
swear you
yo,
lie?
What?
Wait, clone bag, where is it?
may I say, yo, cause you know, like people, like people are running, like I don't know if to say, but like a man say, yo, you would do it for like $2 million. That type of thing that would have come up, you see
Oh,
me? But for me, just sit down,
Oh,
in the room and just dead and say, you know what that would that be like for just a code? No, that never pop in my
oh,
head, you see
oh,
me?
so
That
like when
never
you're
happen.
bridging, when you're bridging make the joke like you that suck 3 million wood for $3 million.
Yo, come edit.
Oh wait, one Micah, you never
or the
answered the question yet.
question, like, would you, what would you do if you were a girl for a day or something?
Oh, oh, yeah, we know them way there, but that kind of different still.
All that different.
I'm not too sure if I explain it, but it's different,
And
man.
Winty, what's the question?
Yeah, the question is, do you have any effeminate characters?
Oh, Moak with lip balm, is it?
What the bomb?
And
Lip balm.
what?
Sorry. We never make you finish.
I think
Continue.
you should. You should.
What? Moak with
Lip
lip
no for
balm, is it?
dry.
And anytime I have to use it, me have to cough, pretend like me a cough in a man or anything there. Or sneeze and try use it.
That's
Because
a long
Moak.
ass cough.
Yeah, man, I can't make money see me, you see, because me not like Jamaica.
All right. Lip balm kind of more common than anything else, still. But I understand because it kind of gives off lipstick, and kind of weird. But let's end it right there. Let's end it right there. So cool. We'll just do as per usual. We'll just call on a name, and then we'll just give our final take of the discussion and what we've gotten from this episode. So cool. I'll start off with Joy Boy. What's your final take on the whole discussion?
My final take.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm straight in a G.
God damn man, I hate this nigga so much. All right. Pocket Kaki. What's your final take?
My final take is, dog, I'm gonna fuck body, dog. So we leave have a final take.
Janos, hey, nipples. What's your final?
Don't knock it till you try it.
Moving
Okay.
on.
Yo,
All right.
next person.
Fair enough. All right. Clown bag. What's your final take on the whole thing?
But I'm securing on myself, bro. That's all I can understand from this, isn't it? Yeah.
All right. Cool. The final take. Them shot that week, yeah. Shano. All right. Such be. What your final take? Give me some insight. Cause I know say such be always attack some facts.
Well, one of the final takes is that obviously, well, to me, the definition of sexual insecurity is not just defined by homosexuality, but it does play a huge role. And also that homosexuality is been very fluid. It's not just man and man or woman and woman. Another thing we could have said is that Witty and name get called up a
Shut up,
whole
man. Me hear them
night.
people like that.
So, kind of go pre you. But other than that,
Yeah,
you
man.
guys seem to be very secure in yourselves. So, I commend on you for that part there.
Alright, cool. Alright, Michael Morgan, what your final take?
Look at the way for me, plus, you see it. So,
General.
so firstly, again, sexuality is based on your intention, not your actions. First, secondly, it's not a mental illness. Thirdly, what else Minaga said?
I disagree.
I think it's strange that after the whole discussion, I don't know how secure you can say wanna be if all in our says your room is straight in a bro. So we can't get no final thoughts. I don't know how
Fact.
secure you can say wanna be. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, if you can do what you want, nobody can call you gay. If you know say you're not gay, you're not gay. If you know say you're straight, you're straight. You can do what you want.
Alright,
I think
cool.
we should have brought like a gay person on just to give
Yeah,
a
Oh, I
yeah.
don't know
different
any. I
perspective.
don't
No,
know any.
And
honestly,
this is
honestly,
anonymous, so it would be
And
really nice.
It would be good for
I
perspective.
could have gotten one on if I had known. I just
we
Who you
can
Thank
know?
God.
You don't know.
Because I
we
really
can we
want
can
to
have a part
expound
two.
on mental illness
Bro, you
too.
yeah,
I'm
like
doing
if
my
you guys
own
are going
research.
to have a part two, I can actually get somebody to
Yeah,
speak. I'm sure
we'll
Nick
have
will
a
speak
part
as well.
two. We'll have a part two further down. Not sure when. Maybe in like man. 10 people are come up.
Such be,
Bob
I know
man,
such
him
be
man.
here talk about.
No, oh
No, such be man, such be, I know such be here talk about. Such
Jaja.
be.
Huh?
She
Huh?
can.
Huh?
I know who me think here talk about, here talk about. I
No, no,
can't.
no.
Oh,
No,
well,
no, no, no,
now for just
no,
lock
no.
off the stream, is it?
Somebody they need
uh,
to stay under wraps.
uh,
Yeah,
all right.
man,
So
mental.
since the topic I had, we'll see if we can get some people with alternative perspectives for the part two, and we'll announce that for future event. Time, brother. Yeah. But anyways, thank you guys for coming out. This has been the General Podcast. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. We're a building community. We're almost at 70 subscribers.
Yeah,
So
man,
yeah,
share
man,
it up.
share it up and yeah, do the
Subscribe to
badness.
the Patreon.
Thank you for coming. Good night.
We have a Patreon.
No, we do not.